with that. Okay, hi, good day everyone. So today we will be doing January 2022 number one question. So this first question says using a calculator, otherwise again, you check out the marks to see if it corresponds with the question. This question has addition, division, and multiplication in it. I would use my calculator. Alright? So if you're gonna do this in your calculator, you're gonna put open bracket 8.9 plus 31.6 close bracket divided by open bracket 0.75 multiplied by 5.4 close bracket. Now, the reason why I put those brackets is because it tells my calculator, hey, I want to do whatever is in the brackets first, then divide, which is what you would have done if you had to do this manually. You would have done the top first, 8.9 plus 31.6, right? And then do the bottom part, which is the multiplication, 0.75 multiplied by 5.4, and then divide the two answers that you get. When you put this in your calculator, the answer is 10. And that is how you would do this question on your. Now, for this one, again, they said to use the brackets. This is 1 mark. Again, the number of work, the working that they want must correspond with the question. I would use my calculator 3.9 10 open bracket 18 close bracket. Right? Now, one thing to note with this question is if when you're doing it on your calculator, you need to make sure that your calculator has, some calculators have DEG on top or D, whatever it may be. You need to make sure that your calculator is on this option. If it is not on that option, you need to change it because there are some options where you could either choose RAD or GRAD, right? We don't want that. We want in degrees, right? So when you put this in your calculator, again, this is what you're going to put 3.9 10 open bracket 18 close bracket. I'm going to get an answer that is really long, 1.267186815. Right? No, they want it to one decimal place. So you're going to count one digit after a decimal. That is the 2. And again, we're going to draw a line after a one decimal place. And we draw that line so that we can see, ask ourselves if the number after the line, which in this case is 6, is 5 or more. This 6, yes, it is more than 5. So you're going to add 1 to the 2 or the digit in front. So that is going to be equal to 1.3. And you always put to one decimal place. This tells whoever is correcting it, I did approximate to one decimal, or I did put my answer to one decimal place. Right? And that is how you would have done this question right here. Right. Part B says, part B1 says, Rhea paid a rate of $13.50 per hour. That first line tells us 1 hour is equal to $13.50. Right? During a certain week, she works for 40 hours. How much does she earn that week? So we use an if and then. If 1 hour is $13.50, then for 40 hours would be $13.50 multiplied by 40. Right, so when you multiply this using your calculator, you are going to get $540. And that is how much she earned for that week. Now, let's read part 2. Rhea worked 4 weeks in the month of August, and her gross earning was 2. So we know that she works for 4 weeks, right? And her gross earning is everything, right? Overtime, anything that you can think about that you worked for, that is the gross earning, right? It has no deductions, right? Her gross earning was $2,463.75. So we'll just put gross is equal to $2,463.75. week comprised of 40 hours and overtime was paid at 4.5 times the hourly rate. Show that Rhea works 15 hours overtime in August. So first off, we know that 1 week, for 1 week, how much is she earning? $540. So if 1 week is equals to 540, then for 4 weeks would be 540 multiplied by 4, you're going to get $2,160. That is how much for 4 weeks without any overtime. So her overtime would be this amount, sorry, her gross earnings, which is $2,463.75, minus $2,160. $2,463.75. When you subtract that, you will see that she earned an overtime of $303.75. But we know, right, she is paid an hour 1.5 times the hourly rate. So we know that 1 hour of overtime would be time and a half, 1.5 multiplied by her hourly rate. What is her hourly rate? $13.50. Right. So you're going to multiply this by $13.50. Let's just put that 3. Right. So we're going to put $13.50 multiplied by 1.5. Right? So you know that 1 hour of overtime, she's earning $20.25. So that's what if then therefore we are trying to find number of hours, right? So if $20.25 is equal to 1 hour, then $1 would be 1 over 20.25, right? Therefore, we want to find out how much hours she would earn, how much hours she would have to work to earn $303.75. So $303.75 would be equals to 1 over 20.25 multiplied by 303.75, right? Hold on 1 second. Right, so when you multiply this, right, you're supposed to get 15 hours, but let's just check, right? That's 303.75 divided by 20.25. And yes, you are getting 15 hours, so yes, she did work. So this is how you would show that she did work for 15 hours over time. Alright, okay, so part 3. In August, 20% of Ria's gross earnings was deducted as tax. How much money does she have left after deductions? So in August, we already know how much she earned in August because they told us in the previous question. August, she received, let's just go up to check and make sure. She received $2,463.75, right? So in August was $2,463.75. So this is my original, which is 100%. They want to know she had 20% deductions. So amount after deduction would be 100 minus 20, which is equals to 80%. So we're basically trying to find out how much is 80%, right? So if 100% is equals to $2,463.75, then it's defined for 1, which would be $2,463.75 divided by 100. And therefore, we're trying to find out for 80%, which would be $2,463.75 divided by 100 multiplied by 80 over 1, right? And when you do this, you are going to get an answer of $1,971. That is how much you would earn. That's how much you earn after the deduction. Right now, part 4 says Ria invested 219 of her earnings for 3 years at a rate of 4.5% per annum. Simple interest. How many interest does she receive after 3 years? First off, we know simple interest is equals to principal by rate by time all over 100. Right? Your principal is amount invested. So your principal in this question is $209. Time is always in years, so it's 3 years. And your rate is your percent, which is 4.5. So you just put these values in this formula, right? Simple interest is equals to 219 multiplied by rate 4.5 multiplied by 3, which is years, which is time, all divided by 100. When you put this in your calculator, right? So I would recommend if you're doing this in your calculator, this is what you're gonna put in your calculator. Open bracket 219 multiplied by 4.5 multiplied by 3 close bracket divided by 100. Right? Divided by 100. And you are going to get an answer of 29.565. However, right, in a question like this is dollars. And dollars have how many digits? Decimal places. We have 2 digits in your decimal point places, right? 1, 2. So a line is going to be drawn between 5 and 6. 6 and 5, sorry. And you'll look to see if the number after your line is 5 or more. It is 5, so you have to add 1 to that 6. So my answer would be equal to $29.57. And that is the how we would do this question. Yeah? Okay, and now this is the end of January 2022. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.